Hello and welcome, my lovely Taurus. This is your weekly Cartomancy reading for June 24th through June 30th, 2019. This is a general reading for Taurus and will not apply to all. Please use your discernment. Last week was all about that full moon in Sagittarius. Tuesday was the worst. I cried watching The African Queen, and I cried watching Young Guns. Ugh. To live in a narcissist world when it works. Anyway, I'm so low energy physically, but I am feeling so strong spiritually, and I do feel that purposeful Taurus versus hair business, that energy coming in. But this energy should lighten up and soften a bit now that we're moving into summer and Cancer. But let's move on to this new week. Me being the queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, nurturing our dreams and vocations. This week's reading is all about Mercury, that small little planet poking around up there causing chaos. It's Mercury in Leo. In the tarot, that is represented by the Strength card, is all about taming the beast, our wildness, and listening to our higher selves and our shadow selves and pulling our strength from there. Ooh, it can also be about avoidance in reverse. We are doing Mercury in Leo. That is the pre-shadow of Mercury Retrograde coming July 7th. But right now we're Mercury in Leo. It does that June 26th. Mercury is all about that driving forward energy, thinking more confident in grand goals and ideas and concepts, exuding confidence in speaking and writing. But we may not be able to listen well, which is probably where all that Mercury retrograde poor communication comes from. You might be feeling it already. I know YouTube is. Just strug a muffin right now. Oof, already. My Taurus, you are balancing. Balancing your fight, balancing your appearance. Wine, Women, and Song card. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Balancing your finances and your values. Taurus. Ooh, this feels really like, yeah. I want my King of Hearts. This is a water sign. Water sign Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And the upright. It's definitely that parenting energy. The goodly father, but you're balancing this energy. It feels more like this is not somebody else. This is your energy. This is you balancing your energy and balancing your love. You feel sturdy. Taurus, you feel sturdy in a good way. Four of Hearts. Definitely preparing your heart for something. A win in love. A win in emotions. Oh, wow. That's fast. It's kind of like you meet somebody and you kind of like, oh, maybe, and you almost like sleep on it and, you know, you dream about them. And next thing you know, they're asking out for coffee or you're sitting across from them at a bar. You still have a little fear. You have a fear of the hurt. You have a fear of what this looks like. Or you have a fear of work. It's a fear of ooh, it's a fear of pain. It's definitely a fear of pain. You have memories of pain that are just like, oh, shadowing this. It feels very shadowy. Like you're definitely yeah, this is a shadow of the past coming forward with this two, beginning with that two. I mean, you've been betrayed before, and it's just, oof. You've kind of like, I just got control of all of this business. It kind of like feeling your good emotions and that good energy kind of reminded you of some of that pain too. Oh, Taurus. You're working through it though. I don't feel this is stopping you. Let's get some advice from Spirit. Mercury in Leo. What are we not listening to? What are our big goals? Ooh. Okay, we'll pull these for advice. Ooh. A double sevens and a 3. Okay. Yeah, you're going to do it. You're going to go on this date. You're going to maybe dream a little bit about how things could be, how you want things to be. It's a bit of a movement in love. Something's going to change in love because you've really thought it out. You really, really, really defended yourself enough. You've cut enough. You've been through that tough love and that all that hurt, and you're willing to do the work, the spiritual work, to have this 5 of Hearts move to your 6 of Hearts. You're going to do that this week. You're going to, it's going to stir up some emotions, some negative emotions from the past, which usually happens when we stir up some familiar emotions in love, and but you're working through it. You're not letting it stop you this time. You're really willing to put yourself out there kind of publicly, and yeah, you're just gonna put yourself out there. It's time. It's just time. I almost pulled the 7 of Diamonds for the Wine Woman and Song card. I almost feel like you've even gotten to the point where you can like just go do things you like to do again, and you feel like you have the energy and space to open up yourself a little bit to somebody else, an intimate partner, a good one, because you know what a bad one looks like. And you've been through that and it's hurt enough. All right, let's see if I can pull some action cards for you. Like, what should you do this week? What should you do this week? Mercury in Leo. For my Taurus, my Taurus. I'm making everything better. Taurus is enhancing copper. Ooh. Okay, this is like corporation card, working card, preparing your value, studying. It feels like you're getting ready to either start a new job, start a new position. It's just kind of that new energy. It's not even very apprehensive. It just feels like that's where you're moving. It's very matter of fact for my Taurus. Of course, I got this kind of feeling. I'm a Taurus. Yep. And you're also finding a little warmth in this kind of new beginning in this place, in the work. It does warm your heart a little bit. It's not just crummy work, and you're feeling that financial security above all, but you're feeling in that feminine enhancing energy. This could be a male or a female, but it's definitely a Taurus. And this Taurus is just kind of like in your element. You're going to stand in your element with all this newness because Taurus need newness because they can't make something better if they don't have it on the beginning ends of things. I have a card flip. Yeah, this is like, I can make things happen here. And I don't have to do it that fast. I can enjoy it. It's kind of that feeling. 4 of Diamonds is even a planting kind of feeling. Kind of getting ready to make roots. Set up camp. Maybe, shelter, fire, water kind of thing. You're just kind of like, yeah, I could maybe thrive here. So let's. It's kind of you putting your energy into that. Ooh, you got the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Clovers, 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're working through some toughness, but you're able to I feel like you're like a whole energy around you is just falling off from around you like a shroud, just unshrouding of you. dropping the past, shedding what used to be, coming into the way things are. I really feel that. Like you were like, I'm coming back to myself. This is who I used to be. And this is me better moving forward. It's like it's like letting go of everything but the lessons. And you're definitely, this is like a completion, a finishing, I'm over it. I'm walking away from it. The bad times, you know. It's a wish come true, Taurus, of Nine of Hearts. Again, this is strength in your solo energy. It's command of your emotions. It is responding to people, not reacting to people. It is it could even be as good as winning the lottery or getting a raise or just finding the job that just fills your fire. That's for an Aries, but nonetheless, you're like charged up in this watery energy and this wish come true energy, and you know that kind of happiness that makes you want to blush kind of feeling, and it's ooh, Taurus. I feel like now your energy kind of spreading out from you again, as opposed to you holding back or just kind of blocking things or pushing things away. I feel like it's almost like a cleanse. You haven't done this work in a while. This is definitely work, and it's going to move forward all aspects of your life to almost like you just find everything you could possibly want, and you haven't done work. It's like you haven't done this work in a while, or maybe you've been working on other things and you're coming back to something. It's definitely what you want. It's definitely what you need. You're really feeling it. Oh my goodness. Really, really feeling it. Ooh, and then the Nine of Swords is your advice. That is removing what no longer serves you. Cutting things away. Cutting away the negativity, the darkness, shedding your last tears. Adios, amigos. You know, I showed up with my back up. Spirit be cutting you out because I am a new person. I'm a new soul. I'm a new spirit. Oh, wow. It's like such a self-acknowledgement. Oh, I want to pull that card even though all these cards slid out because it popped up and it's you just popping in your CEO energy, Taurus. It's like pantsuit kind of feeling. You got your hair just right. You got the right shoes. You got oh, you just feel tailored, bespoke. It's just such a yummy energy, male or female. And it's just because you're you, man. You're you. You're just feeling you again. Oh, you're just feeling you again. It's like, oh, it's such a relief, sigh of relief. And it does have a little bit of a check me out kind of thing. Check me out. Ooh, you're balancing. You're still a little defensive, because you're still a little fresh, is what Spirit just said. You're just a little defensive, and you have every right to be. You do need to take control of your time, your energy, a little out of balance in your fire, and you kind of just came back into it, and it hit you like lightning, and it felt so good. It really does feel so good, but you don't want to get out of control. You want to remember to use it to your benefit. Use your energies to your benefit, even your negatives and your most like stubborn qualities. Taurus are your good qualities. Yeah, and it's going to be a hard truth about yourself. You're going to be working through some hard truths again. Another, you're more balanced in the other spread, but this is, it's just it's accepting it more. It's like having to actually work through the energy. Sometimes you're gonna feel balanced after this hit of like, oh my gosh, that's what it is. It's like this divine download, this Ace of Clovers that's gonna hit you and make you go, okay, this is like the path. This is who I am. This is the goal, and this is the darkness that I've come through to learn this lesson. It's like a karmic lesson, like becoming so obvious in like 3 words or something like that, that just hits you like lightning freeing you, like cutting your bonds, because it's going to heat up your heart. It's going to make you feel young at heart, because you know who you used to be, and you're going to pull that youthful energy back into your existence, and just live from there. You're just going to live a little more freely. A little more freely, Taurus. Yeah, you could be a brat. That Jack of Hearts could be a bratty energy, but I feel it's you coming out of those 7s like, yo, this is me. I'm a CEO. I got my time straight. I just feel that energy. Ooh. You're just powered up. You're powered up in proper ways. You're not powered up in anger. You're cutting away a lot of anger. It's just this lighthearted energy that you're just going to embrace. You're going to find again. You haven't had it for a while. I feel like you're just leaving anxiety. But you're just leaving it. You're just working through it and moving on. Working through it and moving on. You know it's there. You know you've had it, but it's like you're taking the lessons and the value, and you're grabbing hold of those, and you're like moving on. 5 of Hearts, you're going to definitely either ask somebody out, or you're going to engage in love in some way. And it might even just be a little fantasizing about, like, you know, the way things should be. This could be disappointment in love, but it feels more like a beginning, like taking a chance, and maybe getting turned down, but you're not. It has a more hopeful energy, like it ain't no thing. That was one shot. That was one try. Somebody else, or you get asked out and you go out and it's like an awful date, just a jerk, a wiener, and you just kind of laugh it off. You're just kind of circulating in that energy, circulating. Oh, Taurus is circulating. That's kind of how I feel. Wow, that is just a lovely reading. Taurus is just taking control of your energy. Ooh. Thank you for sharing it with me, definitely. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, donate if the spirit moves you. My link is below for PayPal. And have a very good week, my lovely Taurus.